who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus. 947 Drive with Thando.
Weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m.
So petrol going up again, hey?
Yo, I can't believe it.
So more than 3 rand, I think it is, for the price of petrol.
And diesel's just over 6 rand.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, guys, right? And look, if I were you, I'd do it today just to I mean, today's your last day, really, to do it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people started doing it over the weekend and yesterday.
Yeah.
I told my wife this morning, please go fill up the car this afternoon before swimming, because I know those lines get crazy after work for me. Yeah.
And then you start thinking about, like, who owes me money? You know, because the bank balance looking a little bit shady. And I feel it's always the onus of you as the person who owes somebody money to be the first to say, hey friend, I know I still owe you 1,000 rands or 500 rands or whatever it is. Please give me till next week. I'll get it to you. And the next week you have to give the money.
Yeah, and I wonder why people don't ever feel guilty. Like, how do you not feel guilty every day that you owe? Like, I can't sleep owing SARS.
Yeah.
Never mind, like, a friend.
Yeah, because I think most of them think you're not SARS. You know what I mean?
You're not
what are you going to do?
With that said, I know somebody who once sued a friend. Legitimately sued a friend for money. So I had a friend who was starting a business years ago. Another friend said, don't go to the bank. I've got the money. I'll give it to you to start your business.
Oh, no.
Here you are. Business does well. Friend turns around and goes, oh no, it wasn't a gift. I was actually loaning it to you. It turns into a big bickering thing of like, oh, but you said you were going to give it to me. You weren't loaning it to me.
Yeah, nothing's for mala, guys.
Yeah, but the guy had said, I'm just going to give it to you as a gift. But then the business boomed. So he wanted interest. He wanted the money back, whatever. And it was a big dispute. Literally sued him and took him to court for it.
The thing with money is it's the one thing that will end relationships, right? So for me, if you ask me to borrow money, I will take it as a loss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take it as though I'm never gonna get it back. If I get it back, great. If I don't, I'm just gonna, I'm Ray Charles to it, because unless you've decided that you're going to pay me back the money, then I think the problem is with you.
I also think it depends on how much, Thando. Like, I'm with you. Rule of thumb, don't ever loan people money that you aren't ready to lose, for example. But it depends on how much. Like, giving you 500 rand, 1,000 rand is one thing. But now we get into the tens of thousands.
Why are you borrowing me tens of thousands of rands?
Because I'm trying to start a business.
But you guys are very rich, I guess, right? So very rich.
You guys, I'm looking around.
You guys borrow each other tens and thousands and hundreds of rands. I don't remember borrowing anyone that amount of money. Ever. In my entire life.
Yes, I have. But I've also borrowed, the only amount of money that sticks out in my mind where I've held a grudge onto it from when was I in Durban? 9 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a friend who once asked for 500 rand. Bear in mind, I'm not even making much money back then. Give it to him. Yeah, cool, 500 rand. He says, I'll return it to you by the end of the week. No, end of the week, he was in Thailand.
So were you jealous that he's in Thailand?
I was not jealous. I was very angry at the fact that, oh no, you've got money to spend in Thailand.
Of course.
Give me my 500 rand's not going to kill you. I still remember to this, me and that guy are not friends. And it's only because when I messaged him a week later and I was like, bro,
where's my money? Give me my money.
Blue tick me to this day. We've never spoke. He unfollowed me on Instagram and made it seem like I was in the wrong. Where I'm like, yo.
Look, friendships have ended. Families have been dismantled as a result of money and it not being paid back. We'll call them out today. Yeah. You don't have to give us their names, obviously. But did the person give you a reason as to why, one, you haven't been paid back your money, and two, why they even borrowed the money in the first place? We speaking people who owe you money and how you need to get your money back, because economy looking very, very tricky. Hey, TK?
Yes, hi guys, how are you?
Fantastic. Talk to us. Who owes you money?
So a guy that I used to know from a local shop says to me, dude, I just got a newborn. I need nappies and formulas and stuff. I don't have money now. I'll pay you month end. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Here's $1,000. Month end comes, it's December, the guy is quiet. January, the guy is quiet. Feb, I'm like, hey, dude, what's happening? He's like, hey, dude, I'm having some financial problems. Can I pay you month end? Would you believe he only called me this Saturday to tell me, hey, dude, I feel like I'm a sore loser. I feel like killing myself. And I'm like, hey, dude, what are you talking about now? All I need is just my money.
No,
Just
but
2 years,
TK,
my money.
So TK, if your friend is saying, life is so tough, I feel like ending my life, you can't revert back to, okay, I hear you, but
I hear
my
your
money.
stories, but where's my 1,000 rand?
No. But guys, he could be making an excuse. Come on.
I don't think someone would make that. That's a little bit of an extreme.
You've got too much grace for people. People will say the wildest things. People will lie about
They're going to say I'm
family.
going to kill myself.
People will lie and tell you a family member passed away or this person
Thank
was
you,
sick.
Fizzy.
So people will
Thank
make up
you,
big
Fizzy.
lies.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think at that point, even if they're lying, like the onus is on them to live with themselves and they lie, I'm still going to be the sympathetic friend to say it's a friend. I guess you have to write it off, TK.
Can I borrow like 5,000 bucks, Thando?
From who?
From you.
You.
Write it off.
No.
Yeah.
TK, you didn't hear me at the beginning of this conversation saying I don't borrow people money. For this very reason. Now you'll never see your 1,000 rands again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and like I said earlier, as soon as you borrow someone money, consider it's gone.
Yeah, it's like when you go gambling. When you go... No.
What?
So listen to me. If you're going to go to the casino or whatever it may be, only use money that you're willing to lose. There should be no intention of ever getting that money back.
Yeah.
If you do, that's a bonus. Same thing with when you loan people money, or especially, like I said, especially family members, which I'm always there for supporting family members. Just expect that money never to come back.
Also, when people borrow money, like they give you a reason, right? So whether you've asked for one, like I don't feel like I should ask you why.
Yeah.
If you've already come to me with the fact that you need money, there must be a real reason.
I'm absolutely with you. And please don't ask people why they need it.
No, and also don't tell me. Like I don't need the sob story.
Because I'm going to assume that you're in dire straits if you're asking to
Yeah.
borrow money. I don't need you to explain what's going on in your household and your family,
Yes.
this and whatever. Just, if I've got it, I can help you. If I can't, I can't.
Busisiwe, you borrowed your cousin 4,000 rand.
Listen, so she called me. She was very desperate, and I said to her, okay, I can help you. I sent her the money. It was our little secret. Okay, my husband didn't know about it. I was married at the time. I had to threaten her that I will come with the police to get the money. And that was the only time she sent the money. I had to call at work each and every single day asking for my money. So the secret came out eventually, and my husband asked me, why didn't you tell me about it? Yeah.
Why didn't you tell him
We are
about
not-
it?
Well, I mean, it's going to compromise our relationship. 4,000 rand is a lot of money. You can't just tell your husband that you're borrowing your cousin 4,000 rand. We'll have to look at our finances and see if we can afford that. It's something that he can't do for his family. Why can I do that for my family member?
Those are also things to think about.
That is such a big one. How you involve your partner when you are loaning people money, especially family members. Like, do I tell my wife, hey, my brother needs 1,000 rand, or my mom needs whatever? Do you keep it to yourself?
No, you tell them. I think you tell them.
Oh.
I think you absolutely tell them. And they'll be almost your sounding board to say, don't do that. Why are you doing that? Do you know what I mean? Why are you doing that?
Well, that's probably why most people don't. Like, I imagine you don't, because you do want to help your family member out, and maybe your partner is more rational, saying, hey, we need that money.
947 Drive with Thando.
Weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m.